This video is in 3 parts. Part 1. One of the things I like most about being a magician is that I get to challenge myself. So most of the time when you work on a trick, you think, what is the most amazing thing I can do for the audience? But sometimes it's nice just to think, what's the most difficult trick I could possibly try and learn? Just for a challenge, just to push myself. And this is one of those times. The trick that you're about to see is really hard, it's taken a lot of work, so I hope you like it. I'm not going to speak during this, I'm going to let the trick speak for itself. However, we shall add some cool background music. Very nice, and also we'll make the colour grade of the video a little bit cooler. Alright, it's a bit much. Good balance. So yeah, hope you like it. Here we go. By the way, don't mind me if half of my face is chopped off, or just the eyes. How ominous is that? I know that's a really short routine, but hopefully you liked it, and yeah, good. Part 2. Today I'm hanging with my friend Damien. Hello, Damien.
Hey, what's going on, Stephen?
Threw the camera in your face. Damien is a magician. What is your proudest magical moment?
Winning an award at the Reality TV Awards. There you go.
The winner is Killer Magic.
Damien, could you show us 3 quick magic tricks right here, right now?
Absolutely.
All right,
Okay.
hit me.
Watch the deck. See the cards?
Yeah.
Boom.
Trick number 2.
Okay, Stephen, so this is trick number 2, and I know that demonetization on YouTube has hit you pretty hard, so I made you $1. That's what made you one.
That looks
I'm gonna take
lovely.
It and actually change it into $1 for you, just like that. Here,
Oh.
keep that one.
Thanks, man. Who needs ad revenue when you've got Damien? You just need to do that like 100,000 times and you'll be a rich man.
Yeah, exactly. I need to do that for my own channel as well.
Trick number 3.
I love the close-up.
Look at that face. Oh, it's nice. Last one, make it good.
Number 3 for you.
That was fast. So right now we're going to film a little video where we're going to have a cheeky chat, not cheeky, I don't know why I said cheeky. We're going to have a nice chat about becoming a YouTuber.
Yep.
Because you are into the world of YouTube now.
I'm coming into the world of YouTube.
From
I've,
TV.
Done TV, now
so
let's get into the internet.
YouTube. Yeah.
YouTube.
Anyway, I'll chuck a link to that in the description, so go check it out. I'm sure it's an insightful chat. And now we're going to have that insightful chat.
Let's have it.
Part 3. The bad news is that there was going to be more magic in this video, but I had to cancel a shoot for reasons that we won't get into. The good news is, however, I thought we would use this opportunity to have a little bit of a chat about magic. So if you are a magician, you may find this useful. If you are not a magician, you may find it interesting, you may not. There are 2 main ways I practice. The first is passive practicing, and the second is active practicing. With passive practicing, you're practicing whilst you're doing other things. You might be watching a film, and you're not sort of doing it with any sort of structure. You're just kind of playing and just getting yourself familiar with what it is that you're doing. There's nothing wrong with that, and I find it's very useful to passively practice, but active practicing I find is much more productive for me. So that is when I will take the time and I'll block out some time in the day to sit and intensely practice, and I'll make sure that I don't have my phone on me or anything like that, and I'm just really focusing on whatever it is that I'm doing. So normally I will actively practice a thing until it starts to feel like I'm getting it kind of right, and then I will do, and this is the most important tip I have for you, I will start filming myself practicing. It's one thing to sit in front of a mirror and watch yourself doing something, but it is a totally different perspective when you watch yourself back on video practicing. As soon as you start videoing yourself, if you're not doing this already, absolutely do it. You will get so much better, so much quicker. If I'm working on a routine or a trick that is really difficult and I just find I'm struggling with it so much, I will often hit a moment where I'm just like, I can't do this, I'm never going to get the hang of this. That is a pretty good moment to hit. When that happens, I tend to leave that thing for either a few days or a few weeks or even a couple of months, and for some reason, and I really don't understand why this works, maybe your brain's still working on it in the background, I don't know, but when I come back to that thing, I'll find that almost immediately I'll get way better at it and I'll get the hang of it. I don't understand it. Another thing that I'll do if I'm having an intense practicing session where I've got a few hours to work on stuff is I'll rotate between different tricks. And if possible, I'll be working on tricks that are very different from each other. This is so basically when I start getting bored of the the trick that I'm working on or getting frustrated, I'll go to a totally different area of magic, so it's like refreshing, and I've got a little bit more energy for that, and it keeps me motivated as I'm going on. And my last tip would be to get feedback from other magicians. Often I find if I'm practicing for a long time, I start losing the concept of what the trick is. I know that sounds weird, but once you've made a coin vanish 1,000 times, you kind of you start losing track of whether or not what you're doing is even amazing at all. So at this moment, it really helps to get a fresh set of eyes on the routine you're doing, and they will see things that you just are blind to now, and people's feedback can be really valuable. Those are just a few quick rambly tips about practicing. I hope that they were useful, and that concludes the end of this video. Thank you!